Well, Drew Leathers is a fighter. He has a painful condition called schwannomatosis. And now he and his family are taking on an even bigger battle, raising awareness and money through the Tumornators.
Yeah, good decision.
He's an average 19-year-old.
Speak. Good boy.
He played football, he was prom king, he went skiing with his family. But Drew Leathers is anything but average.
Winter break, I got this one done. There was a small one right there. I thought it was insignificant, but ended up being a pretty sweet scar.
Drew has a genetic condition called schwannomatosis. That's a rare form of neurofibromatosis.
They're tumors that basically are my nerve cells that keep growing. So, yeah, they hurt a lot.
Drew has been getting tumors since he was in elementary school, but he was only recently diagnosed with the disease.
When I was growing up in elementary school, I grew one on the outside of my left arm, and my brothers would always hit me right in it. Back then it was called a calcified hematoma, and they got angry at me every time I was like, "You hit my calcified hematoma." So I had to name it. We named it Fred. That was the first tumor I ever had. It got removed in the 5th grade. I got one right there.
And he's been getting tumors ever since.
Once they start causing a problem, then we take them out, and until then we just kind of let them go. So we average around 8 tumors a year now.
There have been a number of surgeries and painful recoveries, but nothing seems to faze Drew.
That same surgery, I had one taken out of there, one taken out of the back. That's my Superman scar, and then one for the ladies.
Drew went most of the holidays in a Baltimore hospital, having yet another surgery. That's when his family decided enough is enough.
I want awareness raised and dollars raised for research.
They drove home from Baltimore Christmas Eve, and pretty much that night it was like, we can't sit on our hands anymore. We cannot do nothing. We started, like we were talking about the Tumornators, which I guess kind of became from the Tumornators.
And the Tumornators got to work. Drew's brother, Chad, created a slideshow for the Children's Tumor Foundation website.
The response has just been unbelievable. From people you've never heard of, never seen, and just, reaching out to help is so moving and so powerful.
The Tumornators do much more than collect donations. There are T-shirt sales, triathlons, and even a concert.
You know who to give it to.
There is no cure for Drew's disease, and he faces even more surgery.
This is the one we're hoping to get taken out. This is another tumor.
I would take this in an instant and let me have it instead of him. I'm very amazed and proud of Drew because he has handled it as well as anyone could possibly handle this.
It's hard to reach out for help, and it's also hard to kind of find a balance between asking for help and being needy, and he's more than found that balance.
This is my 18-incher. My phone number is 770.
Still got a great spirit. Hey, Atlanta Braves outfielder Jeff Francoeur is friends with the Leathers family. He graduated from Parkview with Drew's older brother, Chad. Now the hometown boy is giving back to a cause close to his heart.
There's a great chance for me to get involved that means something to me, and I really hadn't been involved in a charity that had really meant a lot to me because, you don't know anybody in it or you haven't had anybody go through it, but when you have a good buddy whose brother and family's going through it, it means a lot. I'm donating a certain amount of money for each home run I hit this year, and it's funny, every home run I hit, Chatter's brother called me, "Attaboy, hit another one," and which is good, but I'm going to do some of that, and then I'm obviously this offseason going to get, I think, a little bit more involved in different ways I can help as far as going with Chad to something or speaking to some of the schools about the awareness and speaking to, groups, companies that, do some fundraising activities is going to speak to them about the disease and what Drew has to go through day in and day out.
Now, Jeff plans to donate $500 for every home run he hits this season. Now, that's a friend stepping up for you. Also, the Tumornators are holding a benefit concert in Athens Tuesday, May 8th. It's set for 10 p.m. at Tasty World. The tickets are just $5. Drew Leathers will join the lineup of bands to perform. The Tumornators are also selling T-shirts and, of course, the Terminator sunglasses. These are some sweet shades right here. And take a look at the T-shirts. Of course, it says Tumornators on the front and on the back. So, tumors won't be back. Do it for Drew. CTF.org is the website for more information. Hey, you can log on to myfoxatlanta.com. We'll hook you up with a link. You can look under the Good Day section in the Scene on TV section.